Hello and welcome back to Metal Gear. If you've not watched for a while, I've left the mission log up. Snake's in quite a precarious situation. Metal Gear's been deployed and he's got a fight Liquid inside it now.
Consider it an honor, a gift from your brother. Now I'll show you the power of the weapon that will lead us in the 21st century.
It's moving. How do I stop it?
Yes, it looks like Snake's in a precarious situation, and joining us for this one is the wonderful Reaver of Gill Sandwiches.
Hello.
How's he gonna stop it? Try punch, punch, kick Snake. That sounds something like out of Twin Snakes, doesn't it?
Probably.
Yes. So now this looks quite daunting. How are we gonna fight this? First we'll throw a chaff grenade, which helps. Because it is using currently existing technologies, like everything else in this game, and we're gonna target the radome. How the chaff grenades don't affect the Stinger missile, who knows?
I was gonna say, it looks like we got a little brouhaha going.
Ah, yes.
It is weird this doesn't get its own unique boss battle theme.
Nah. I don't think it does in Twin Snakes either, if I remember right.
Probably not.
Yeah, the chaff grenades stopped them locking on, and I don't know what happened there when I was selecting it. I think an explosion occurred when I was selecting an item.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's probably what happened. I've seen that in The Evil Within, where I'll pause the game right when something like that happens. There, get them chaffs out.
Ah, he's shooting his laser.
Talking about chaff. No? Okay.
Nope, chaff. Oh, chaff. Damn right. You talk about chaff. Ooh, I was a bit slow off the draw that time.
Yeah, I think you said this fight gave you some trouble.
Yeah, because I haven't fought this guy in years.
Yeah.
And I completely forgot how to do it. So, like, the previous recording, it was nearly like 3 hours of attempted footage of trying to beat this, and I just couldn't do it, so I left it for a little bit and came back to it.
Did that do it?
Nice try, Snake! Die!
Hurry! Get away! Grey Fox. The name from long ago. It sounds better than Deep Throat. So it is you. You look terrible, Snake. You haven't aged well.
I'll send you back to hell!
Fox, why? What do you want from me? I'm a prisoner of death. Only you can free me. Fox, stay out of this. What about Naomi? She's hell-bent on taking revenge for you. Naomi? You're the only one who can stop her. No, I can't. Why? Because I'm the one who killed her parents. was young then, and couldn't bring myself to kill her too. I felt so bad that I decided to take her with me. I raised her like she was my own blood to soothe my guilty conscience. Even now, she thinks of me as her brother. But from the outside, we might have seemed like a happy brother and sister. But every time I looked at her, I saw her parents' eyes staring back at me. Tell her for me. Tell her that I was the one who did it.
There you are!
We're just about out of time.
Do me a favor, Snake. Tell Naomi I love her.
Fox, wait!
Tell her I'm sorry.
Fox! Frank, no!
Let's see how strong that exoskeleton of yours is!
Never corner a fox! Yeah.
Bloody hell! He destroyed the Ray Dome! Now I have to operate Rex's weapon systems manually! Impressive! You are indeed worthy of the codename Fox, but now you're finished!
Snake, fire the stinger!
Can you do it, Snake? You'll kill him too!
Fox!
Snake!
Impressive! You are indeed worthy of the codename Fox,
likes to
but
be
now you're finished!
No! Fire the stinger!
Fox, can you really shoot? You'll kill him too!
Now! In front of you!
No,
I
can't do it.
finally die.
It's no good.
After
Can't do it.
I was taken from the battle. Neither truly alive nor truly dead. An undying shadow in a world of light.
No, I can't do it.
Soon it will finally end. Die! Snake, we're not tools of the government or anyone else. Fighting was the only thing I was good at. But at least I always fought for what I believed in. Snake, farewell.
Foolish man. He prayed for death, and it found him. You see, you can't protect anyone, not even yourself. Die!
I wonder if Otacon added the roaring noise to Rex, because he thought it would be-
Maybe. Seems like something he'd do.
Yeah. But yeah, so we had a bit of there with Grey Fox, and he was the one who killed Naomi's parents, and he felt guilty whenever she looked at him.
Yeah, it would have been interesting
looked at her.
lore. Seeing, was it Metal Gear 2 that came up?
That's where they fought in Zanzibar
Okay.
land. Because I have been watching the Let's Play of it. They have a lot of children running about
Ooh, that's creepy.
the base. They're orphans, but as it's been mentioned in this game several times, Big Boss liked to collect orphans, didn't they?
Oh.
Yeah, don't forget Sniper Wolf was one of them.
Oh, interesting.
That's how I wonder. Oh, she'd be a bit old for
Yeah.
that. So I don't know how many years are between these two games.
I imagine probably quite a few, but probably not enough for her to age like she is in this
Yeah.
game. I'm not saying she's old, but just
it depends when the events of that one took place.
Yeah.
'Cause this one was this set in 2000 and something.
Okay.
Can't remember when.
Then maybe. Hard to say. It'd be nice headcanon though.
Yeah. Yeah, and then I just thought I had that when he tells Snake to tell Naomi that he loves her, because he doesn't say it in the actual
Right.
gameplay. I just thought that'd be a nice little.
So is there anything else different about this segment of the boss fight? Besides the perspective?
In the graphic novel, Snake actually shoots the stinger.
Ah. So does it matter if you shoot it or not, or do you just get more dialogue if you don't shoot it?
Nah. Snake, when you like try to shoot the stinger, Snake's like going, oh, can't
Oh, so
do
you
that,
won't do
can't
it,
that.
okay.
Yeah. So every time you press the shoot button, Snake's physically saying no.
Ah, so when he was always
to
saying
your
that,
command.
okay. Okay.
Yeah. That was me pressing the
Ah,
button to shut
okay,
it
yeah, I
off.
figured that out now.
Ooh, this is gonna be close.
Oh yeah.
Got him.
Snake, I'll crush you into dust.
Sleeping late as usual. A snake. Liquid, you're still alive.
I won't die as long as you still live.
Too bad. It looks like your revolution was a failure.
Just because you've destroyed Metal Gear doesn't mean I am done fighting.
Fighting? What are you really after?
A world where warriors like us are honored as we once were, as we should be.
That was Big Boss's fantasy.
It was his dying wish. When he was young, during the Cold War, the world needed men like us. We were valued then. We were desired. But things, are different now. With all the liars and hypocrites running the world, war isn't what it used to be. We're losing our place in a world that no longer needs us. A world that now spurns our very existence. You should know that as well as I do. After I launch this weapon and get our $1 billion, we'll be able to bring chaos and honor back to this world gone soft. Conflict will breed conflict. New hatreds will arise. Then, we'll steadily expand our sphere of influence.
But as long as there are people, there will always be war.
But the problem is balance. Father knew what type of a balance was best.
Is that the only reason?
Isn't it reason enough for warriors such as us?
I don't want that kind of world.
Ha! You lie! So why are you here then? Why do you continue to follow your orders while your superiors betray you? Why did you come here? Well, I'll tell you then. You enjoy all the killing. That's why.
What?
Are you denying it? Haven't you already killed most of my comrades?
That was...
I watched your face when you did it. It was filled with the joy of battle.
You're wrong.
There's a killer inside you. You don't have to deny it. We were created to be that way.
Created?
Les enfants terribles. The terrible children. That's what the project was called. It started in the 1970s. Their plan was to artificially create the most powerful soldier possible. The person that they chose as the model was the man known then as the greatest living soldier in the world.
Big Boss.
But Father was wounded in combat and already in a coma when they brought him in. So they created us from his cells, with a combination of 20th century analog cloning and the Super Baby method.
Super Baby method.
They fertilized an egg with one of Father's cells, and then let it divide into 8 clone babies. Then they transferred the clones to someone's uterus and later intentionally aborted 6 of the fetuses to encourage strong fetal growth. You and I were originally octuplets.
Octuplets?
Yes. The other 6 of our brothers were sacrificed to make us. We were accomplices in murder before the day we were even born. So it was you and I, 2 fertilized eggs with exactly the same DNA. But they weren't finished yet. They used me as a guinea pig to create a phenotype in which all of the dominant genes were expressed to create you. I got all of the recessive genes. You took everything from me before I was even born. But you and I aren't his only children.
What?
The Genome Soldiers. They too are his progeny, carrying on his genetic legacy. But they're different. They're digital. With the completion of the Human Genome Project, the mysteries of humanity were laid bare. Thanks to Father's DNA, they were able to identify more than 60 soldier genes responsible for everything from strategic thinking to the proverbial killer instinct. Those soldier genes were transplanted into the members of the next generation Special Forces. That's how they became the Genome Soldiers. That's right. The Genome Soldiers that you've been killing are our brothers with the same genes as ours.
The Genome Soldiers?
That's right. They are our brothers, created artificially through the alignment of nucleotides to mimic our father's genes. They too are the product of numerous sacrifices.
Sacrifices?
Human experiments! (1991), the Gulf War. The military secretly injected soldiers with the soldier genes. The Gulf War syndrome that hundreds of thousands of returning soldiers complained about was a side effect of it.
Ha! Everyone knows that the Gulf War syndrome was caused by exposure to depleted uranium used in the anti-tank rounds.
That was just a cover story issued by the Pentagon. First they tried to say it was post-traumatic stress disorder, then chemical or biological weapons. The poison gas detection units and the anti-sarin injections, they were all just a cover-up of the secret genetic experiments.
So then, the so-called Gulf War babies that have been reported by Gulf War veterans are...
Yes. They too are our brothers and sisters.
So the Genome Soldiers mean that the experiments were a success?
Success? Don't be a fool. They're a complete failure. We are on the verge of extinction.
What?
Have you ever heard of the asymmetry theory? Nature tends to favor asymmetry. Those species which have gone extinct all show signs of symmetry. The Genome Soldiers suffer from the same problem, signs of symmetry. So do I. As do you. That's right. We are all on the verge of death at the genetic level. We don't know when or what type of disease will occur. That's why we need the old man's genetic information.
You want Big Boss's DNA so you can save your family? It's very touching.
In nature, family members don't mate with each other, and yet they help each other to survive. Do you know why? It increases the chance that their genes will be passed on to a new generation. Altruism among blood relatives is a response to natural selection. It's called the selfish gene theory.
You're telling me that your genes are ordering you to save the genome soldiers?
You can't fight your genes. It's fate. All living things are born for the sole purpose of passing on their parents' genes. That's why I'll follow what my genes tell me. And then I'm going to go beyond, in order to break the curse of my heritage. And to do that, first, I will kill you. Look behind you!
Meryl! Is she alive?
I'm not sure. She was alive a few hours ago. Poor girl kept calling your name.
Meryl.
Stupid woman. Falling in love with a man who doesn't even have a name.
I have a name.
No! We have no past, no future, and even if we did, it wouldn't be truly ours. You and I are just copies of our father, Big Boss.
Let Meryl go.
As soon as we've finished our business, we're almost out of time.
You're talking about Fox Die.
No. It seems now that the Pentagon knows that Metal Gear is destroyed, they've arrived at a decision. They won't even need a BDA. If you want the details, why don't you ask your precious Colonel Campbell?
Colonel, can you hear me?
Yes, I'm listening.
What is the Pentagon trying to do? Colonel, answer me.
The Secretary of Defense has taken over active control of this operation. He's on his way there by AWACS.
What for?
To bomb the place.
What?
Not only that, B-2 bombers just lifted off from Galena Air Force Base. They're carrying B-6113 surface-piercing tactical nuclear bombs.
What? Metal Gear is destroyed. Tell the Secretary of Defense.
The Secretary of Defense heard that Naomi double-crossed us, and he's worried about Fox Die. Now that there's no more danger of a nuclear strike from Metal Gear, he's going to do whatever's necessary to cover up the truth of what really happened here.
He's going to drop a nuclear bomb to vaporize all the evidence along with anyone who knows anything.
Don't worry, Snake. I'll stop the nuclear strike.
How?
I may only be a figurehead here, but I'm still officially in command of this mission. If I issue an order to delay the strike, it'll confuse the chain of command and at least buy you some time. It'll give you a chance to escape.
But, Colonel, if you do that...
It's okay, Snake. The truth is, Foxhound was already the subject of an undercover investigation. Meryl was transferred to this base just before the terrorist attack as a way of manipulating me.
Those bastards.
I'm sorry. They forced me to cooperate in exchange for her life. You better get out of there, Snake.
Are you sure? It'll be bad for you.
Don't worry. It's the least I can do for you, after all the lies.
Colonel.
I'm ordering them to cancel the bombing run. After that, there's no turning back. What? What are you doing? What?
Snake!
Mei Ling, what happened to the Colonel?
I don't believe it.
What happened?
Snake the Colonel!
Roy Campbell has been relieved of duty. This is the Secretary of Defense, Jim Houseman.
Put the Colonel back on.
He's been placed under arrest for leaking top-secret information and for the crime of high treason.
Ridiculous.
Yes, he's a ridiculous man. He truly believed that he was in command of this operation.
You bastard.
There won't be a speck of evidence left. I'm sure the President would want the same thing.
President ordered this?
The President is a busy man. I have complete authority here.
How do you plan on explaining a nuclear attack on Alaska to the media?
Don't worry. We've prepared a convincing cover story. We'll simply say that the terrorists exploded a nuclear device.
Smart. You'll be murdering everyone here. The scientists, the Genome Army, everyone.
Donald, the DARPA chief, is already dead.
So, you didn't mean to kill the DARPA chief after all.
He was my friend.
And you could care less about what happens to everybody else, huh?
Well, if you give me the optic disc, I might consider saving them.
What are you talking about?
Metal Gear's test data. Donald was supposed to bring it back.
I don't have it.
I see. Oh well, that's okay. You two are an embarrassment from the 1970s. Our country's dirty little secret. You can't be allowed to live. Well, the bombs will be dropping soon, and you two have a lot of catching up to do. Farewell.
There's no way out for us. Let's finish this before the airstrike. You stole everything from me. Only your death can satisfy me. Only your death can return to me what is rightly mine. She'll make a beautiful sacrifice for our final battle. Do you see this? It will be the time limit for our final battle. This nuclear module is set to detonate at the precise moment of her death. If you win, you might still be able to save her. You could enjoy one brief moment of love before the end. If you cross this line, you'll fall. At this height, it will kill even you. Have at you, Snake.
Yeah, just waste a good 30 seconds of your timer yapping.
Yeah, pretty much. I hate it when games
and if
do
Liquid
that.
wanted him, yeah. If Liquid wanted him dead so much, why didn't he just shoot him when he was unconscious?
You would think.
As they said in The Good, the Bad and the Ugly, when you gotta shoot, just shoot. Don't stand there yapping.
Pretty much. I get the feeling Liquid has a lot of insecurities.
Yeah.
He wants Snake to know he beat him, not just shoot him.
Yeah.
And in the last video, why in the heck were they trying to kill Snake if they needed him to activate the detonation sequence?
I don't know, to make it more convincing.
I guess. And it's funny he talks about all the soldiers that you killed when a lot of them you don't have to kill.
Oh, I only killed what I had to in this game. I did try to avoid killing them when I didn't have
Yeah. I always found that kind of funny.
to. Yeah. So he does start doing another move when his health gets low. But I found running up to him, punching him sometimes is the best way to fight this fight.
See, now you can say punch, punch, kick.
Punch, punch, kick, yeah.
It's going to blow.
And why didn't he just lie to the defense secretary saying he had the disc on him?
Right? Might have bought him some time.
Yeah. No, I don't have it. I would have just said, yeah, I've got it right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the move. It like spears you like a wrestling move.
Seems proper annoying to deal with.
Yeah. And you don't have like any rations for this fight, so you have to do it in one go.
That's rough.
Because it's took all your equipment.
Snake, is that you? Snake, oh, you're alive! Thank God.
Meryl. Meryl, are you okay?
Are you okay? Is that all you can say?
Meryl, it must have been terrible.
Oh, it wasn't that bad. I didn't give in to the torture.
Torture?
And things even worse than that. I was fighting too. Just like you.
You're a strong woman.
Fighting them made me feel closer to you. I felt like you were there with me. It gave me the strength to go on. But I was scared.
I'm sorry.
Don't say that. But it made me realize something. During all the pain and shame, there was one thing I was sure of. A single hope that I held on to. And that hope kept me alive. Snake, I wanted to see you again.
Meryl. That's my Kodak.
Snake, it's me.
Otacon, good news. Meryl's okay.
All right. You saved her, man. Good job.
I got some bad news, too. We're about to be bombed.
Oh, boy. I guess we're considered expendable.
Is there a way out of here?
A way out? Yeah. You can take the loading tunnel to the surface. There's a parking garage right next to you. The tunnel leads from there to the surface.
The door in front?
No. It's a small entrance to the west of that door.
How about the security?
I just unlocked it. Who do you think you're talking to? I'll take care of security along your escape route, too.
What are you going to do?
Me? I'll stay here.
Are you crazy?
I need a little more time to take care of your escape route.
But...
unlocking the security doors is difficult work. Only I can do it.
Otacon.
Don't worry. I'm staying here. It's my own decision.
Otacon, this is a hardened shelter, but they're going to use a surface-piercing nuclear bomb. It won't hold.
I'm through regretting the past. Life isn't all about loss, you know. Snake, I'm a complete person now. I've found a reason to live.
Good. Don't die on me.
Same to you. Take care of Meryl, okay?
I will.
Okay, I gotta go. I promise I'll do something about your escape route.
Thanks.
Thanks? Well, that sounds nice.
I believe in you.
Thanks, Snake.
Let's get the hell out of here.
What about him? Where's Otacon?
He's fighting right now. With his old self. To be the man he wants to be.
He's fighting for us too?
Yeah. And I don't want it to be in vain.
Me too.
Meryl.
Snake.
Meryl. It started.
I must be heavy.
Looks like we're not gonna have a love scene after all.
Looks that way. Too bad.
Let's get out of here.
Snake, it's freezing outside. You need some clothes.
There's my sneaking suit.
Hurry up. Hurry! Looking good, Snake. Hurry!
That jacket Meryl's wearing there's a Police Notes reference.
Oh, nice. Do you show the last save of the game?
Last save.
I'll drive.
I don't think I bothered.
Okay.
Damn, a surveillance camera. Damn, no keys.
Yeah, I think there's some unique dialogue with Mei Ling if you save there before doing this.
I didn't think so. I just like.
Oh, no worries.
I'm almost at the end now. So.
Yeah, I get it.
All right, Snake, jump in. Fire that machine gun. Snake, hold on.
Just drive.
Drive, woman, drive.
Yeah,
Probably badly, but drive.
Yeah. Indeed. Meryl says they put her through worse than torture. I wonder if SA was involved.
I was thinking
knowing-
the same thing because she also talks about humiliation or degradation. So.
And shame. She
Yeah. So probably, which is pretty dark.
Yeah.
We'll never make it.
So I would put that past Ocelot.
Yeah, he seems like the type.
Yeah.
Although you think he'd be more worried about losing his hand.
Yeah. And I'm sure that his missing hand will never come up again.
Nope, never.
And he is still alive at this point.
Yeah, they don't really talk about what happened to him, at least in this game.
We're on a timer here, Meryl. Just like being sat there, not doing all.
Right?
Yep.
Fucking drive.
Not yet, Snake. It's not over yet.
How did he survive?
He got impaled. Or fallen, depending on which continuity you look at.
Right?
it just refuses to die.
He's a damn Terminator.
Yeah.
Drop him in some liquid metal.
Yay. Freeze him.
Yeah. Well, the freezing didn't stop it for long.
Yeah, it did damage it.
It did, yes. I agree.
Because it couldn't maintain his camouflage without glitching.
Yeah. Visually, I can't make heads or tails of what's going on in this.
I'm using the first person view mode to aim this gun because it's the only way you can get clear lines of shot on it.
Okay.
Because I use the gun as a marker and where I'm aiming. If I'm in the third person view mode, I'm not even sure where I'm aiming at.
Okay, that makes sense. It does seem like a segment that would be first person.
Yeah. But, well, yeah, you have to hold down the first person button to do it like this and this.
Well, yeah. But I mean, it feels like a section that would be.
Yeah. You have to like try lead your shots just to get a hit on him here.
Oh, that sounds annoying.
Yeah. But I still got that ration, so I think he does get another hit on me, so the game does end up using it.
Okay. Yep, there it is.
Which is an automatic use.
It's a nice feature, though.
Yeah. It doesn't instantly screw you if you got the rations equipped.
Yeah.
Look, Snake, daylight. We're gonna crash.
Meryl. Are you okay?
Yeah, just a little shook up.
Meryl, can you move?
It's no good. I can't move.
What happened to Liquid?
I can't see him either.
Liquid's dead. Uh-oh.
Snake! Snake!
If he's dead, that means...
Don't say it, Snake.
What happened to the air raid? No stealth bombers in sight. Foxdie. If he's dead, that means...
Snake, can you hear me?
Colonel.
Are you okay?
Colonel, what happened?
Hausman has been taken into custody. Early retirement. How?
I was able to get into contact with the President, with Naomi's help. Metal Gear, the training exercise, all of it. It was all the Secretary of Defense, acting alone.
But what happened to the air raid and nuclear strike?
Those orders were rescinded. The F-117s and the B-2 Spirits have returned to base. Once again, I have complete authority over this operation. Washington isn't stupid enough to use nukes to cover up a few secrets.
I wonder about that. Colonel, you can rest easy. Meryl's fine.
Thanks. Thank you, Snake. I'm sorry I kept a lot of things from you.
It's okay, Colonel.
Mei Ling saw the snowmobile on the satellite photos. We'll have a helicopter waiting for you on Fox Island. I bet the boys at the DIA and the NSA never expected you to come home alive.
Me neither. I better not show my face around here.
No danger of that. The three of you officially died after your 4x4 sank into the ocean.
Colonel, about Foxdie.
Meryl will be fine. She wasn't included in its programming.
And me? It killed Liquid.
I'll have Naomi talk to you about that.
Snake, it's me.
Naomi.
I heard about my brother.
Then you know the truth.
Yes. It's difficult, but I'll cope somehow.
He said he'll always love you, Naomi. Frank sacrificed himself to save us all. He fought until his very last breath.
Maybe now he's finally found some peace.
Naomi, what about Foxdie? Am I
reprogrammed it using the nanomachines. Your Foxdie has been placed in a state of indefinite dormancy. You'll be fine. Snake, I'm sorry.
Naomi, Thanks.
Take care of yourself, Snake.
You too.
So, where to, Snake?
David. My name is David.
David? That's your real name? Well, I like Solid Snake much better.
And I hope you like walking to Fox Island, kid.
Okay, so where to, Dave?
A new path. A new purpose.
Will we find it?
We'll find it. I'm sure of it.
Well, that was a long cutscene.
Indeed.
And his name is David.
Yes.
Who would have thunk it?
Indeed. Dave. Well, he must be a pretty chill guy if it's called Dave.
Right? Like
Yep.
Dave Grohl.
Or Dave Lister.
Or Dave Mustaine. Wait, he's not chill at all. Neither's Dave Navarro.
David Blaine?
Maybe.
Yeah, I wonder if they said his name can be Dave because his actor's David Hayter.
Maybe. That's interesting, although the way these games are made, I wouldn't be shocked.
Yeah, there was a lot to take in, and I did like the graphic novel explanation of why the nano machines wouldn't kill him.
Yeah, that worked a lot better.
Fox Die. Yeah, because she says, just choose to live.
Yeah, that made
But
no
it's,
sense.
And we get this beautiful ending song.
Indeed. Well, thanks for having me on this series. It was a blast.
It has. There's one more thing before the game finishes, though. And I do like to show the credits because it gives credit to all the people who made this game. Yes, it's been an interesting experience mixing this with the graphic novel.
In some ways, welcome to my world. I've done a few playthroughs like that where I've mixed in a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
Most of them on Rumble now. Resident Evil's 1, 2, and 4 remakes.
Yes, you guys should really go to Rumble and check out the Viva Review sandwiches on there as well. Let's just say he's got some quite interesting stuff on there that'll make you put on a monocle.
Mostly they're just normal playthroughs, just with a bit of a cosmetic difference.
Indeed. There we get all the odd nature stock footage.
Wonderful.
I guess it's showing the beauty of Alaska.
I suppose. Never been.
Yeah. Yeah, the Russians really screwed up selling that to America.
Yeah, they could have lost countless numbers of people going over there to hang out and then get eaten by polar bears or falling through ice.
Yeah, and they lost out on all that oil.
That too.
Yeah, so there was a lot to take in at the end of there. It was bit more explained in Metal Gear 2, which I will do at some point. And if you like this style for Metal Gear 1, I can do the same with Metal Gear 2, because there's like an accompanying graphic novel for that as well.
Shame there's not for Metal Gear and Metal Gear 2.
Or Snake Eater.
Yeah. I wanted to ask, they mentioned somebody named Dr. Clark. Is that the woman that you talked to in Metal Gear Solid 3?
Yes, that is paramedic.
Okay.
Although in earlier versions of this, they referred to her as a he.
Ah, okay.
Which was probably some translation error.
Right.
They had some SWAT team involved in this.
Oh.
That's why I like looking at the credits, because you find interesting stuff about who was involved with the games and that.
Okay.
And I do know one song they did have to take out, because there was some copyright claim with a Russian composer. They're saying they took his work.
That would never happen. Video game companies would never illegally take work that belongs to somebody else and use it.
Yeah, and I would expect better from Konami, because they did have legendary composers at the time, like Michiori, who does all the Castlevania stuff.
Well, given Konami's behavior, I wouldn't. I know at the time they were actually putting out good games.
Yeah. I think they're trying to get back to that now, aren't they? I think they're ready to make good games again.
Well, at least they're making games. Whether or not they're good, I don't know.
Yeah.
But they're making games, so that's a start.
Yeah, so back in the day you had the Konami game, it was genuinely a banger.
Yeah.
You mustn't allow yourself to be chained to fate, to be ruled by your genes. Humans can choose the type of life they want to live. The important thing is that you choose life, and then live.
Yep, I'm telling my Levi's that they're not going to rule me anymore.
All right.
Yes, sir. The entire unit was wiped out. Those 3 are still alive. Yes, sir. I recovered all of Rex's dummy warhead data. No, sir. My cover is intact. Nobody knows who I really am. Yes, DARPA Chief Anderson knew my real identity, but he's been disposed of. True. The inferior one was the winner after all. That's right. Until the very end, Liquid thought he was the lesser clone. No, sir. No one knows that you were the third one, Solidus. Once the public gets wind of the existence of Metal Gear Rex and the Genome Army, the Patriots will be exposed for what they really are. Everything is proceeding according to plan. Yes. Thank you. Goodbye, Mr. President.
Well, you'll find out more about that in Metal Gear Solid 2.
All right.
And I think I got the worst rank I could get back.
Who cares? As long as you made it through.
Yeah. And thank you all for watching, and join us again next time for a new Let's Play. Go to Reva's channel, like and subscribe there, and do the same here. It really helps. Thanks, guys.